If you're old enough, you'll remember back when YouTube only had 5-second skippable ads. And it felt so refreshing compared to TV ads, where there'd be ads for 5 minutes straight before you could continue to watch your favorite show. Now of course, back then YouTube wasn't as big and it wasn't used the way it is now, where thousands of people make a living from YouTube, and there are videos with huge budgets like MrBeast and many others. And of course, now there are tons of corporations that make videos on YouTube as well. Along with streaming platforms like Netflix, YouTube has killed off traditional TV. When it comes to long form videos, there is pretty much no other competition. And since YouTube knows they have no competition, they have no problem with introducing more and more ads. And as YouTube began to pile up more and more ads, the popularity of ad blockers began to rise as well. And although YouTube was aware of this, they didn't actually do anything about it, because they knew the people who are ad blocking were probably not going to be the people to click on their ads and actually buy products and so on, so they weren't as valuable as a viewer anyways, and they probably thought it was just more profitable to ignore it. That is until recently, where you may have seen this sign. If you're using an ad blocker now, depending on which one it is, YouTube may have blocked it already. Of course, some still work and many people are using it, but YouTube has just made it a lot more serious. This is all now being done to promote YouTube Premium. They want to make sure YouTube Premium is the only way you can have no ads. And to be fair, that's not so unreasonable, as YouTube is an amazing platform with amazing videos, and asking to have the whole thing for free without ads is a bit unreasonable. But why don't people actually buy YouTube Premium? There's two main reasons. One, people don't want to pay for something that they've been using for free forever, and two, it is way too expensive. In the UK it's about £13 a month, and for Americans that's about $15 a month. And if you compare this to other services like Netflix, Spotify, it is way more expensive. Their justification is that with YouTube Premium you can also get YouTube Music, and so they're trying to give you a combined package of Spotify and YouTube Premium. And a lot of people don't want to change the app they use for music just so they have no ads on YouTube. This isn't a very successful strategy, as no one's willing to pay this price or switch their music provider, and £13 per month is just a crazy price for no ads. It would make a lot of sense for them to just cut off the part where they give YouTube Music and give you a cheaper version of Premium. And I think a lot of people would be more willing to get it if it was £7 or £8 a month instead. But at the moment, it looks like the direction we're heading in is YouTube increasing more ads to encourage people to buy YouTube Premium, and more people getting ad blockers. And this has led to the point where YouTube is basically unusable without an ad blocker. And if you're someone who doesn't have AdBlock or YouTube Premium, and you somehow still think it's not that bad, realistically it's only going to get worse. How much worse will it get? We don't know for sure. But let's just say cable TV got away with 5 minutes of ads about every 10 minutes, and YouTube may be heading on the same trajectory. Now you might be wondering, how are content creators reacting to this? Surely they're raking in the big bucks now that advertising's gone way up. And this is half true. Emphasis on half, because creators actually only receive 55% of their ad revenue. 45% of it goes to YouTube. And like I said, even though the advertising has gone up, the amount of ad blockers have also gone up. So there isn't a significant difference before and after in terms of the revenue most people are receiving through ads, but it probably depends on your genre. Speaking of revenue, there's always going to be some people who are always looking for passive income or a side hustle or whatever. And with the recent rise in AI content, whether it's images, videos, and much more, there are some people who genuinely try to run a fully AI YouTube channel, or at least mostly.
Here's how I make 100 shorts per hour with AI. First, go to any long-form YouTube video and grab the link. Then, head to Spike Studio, paste the YouTube video link and click Next. Choose a caption style and clip duration, and in minutes, Spike Studio.
So if you ever see a random YouTube channel spamming clips every 2 minutes, I guess you'll know why now. But there are some big YouTube channels taking AI usage to the next level, most notably Kwebbelkop. Kwebbelkop used to be a huge gaming YouTuber, but recently he has turned towards making a lot of AI content with super generic thumbnails, even a fake AI streamer. He has toned it down since, but at one point he was making a fully AI version of himself. He got a lot of hate for this, but it's obvious why. People could see through it and tell that the script was AI, the video was AI, and everything was just really bland. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like anytime soon YouTubers will be replaced by AI, but it is a lot more common nowadays to see AI in thumbnails and more. But AI is something that's mostly out of YouTube's control. What is in their control though is the dislike button. This is one of those changes that was universally disliked. There was pretty much no one for it apart from YouTube. Their reasoning was probably that they thought it would decrease hate on YouTube or whatever, because you can remove mean comments, but you can't remove dislikes from your video. But the dislike button isn't there just for hate, it's actually informative to the people watching a video. For example, if you're watching a guide on something and it has dislikes, you can tell it's probably fake, or there's some other really big issue with it if you see a huge number of dislikes. Thankfully, there is a way around this. You can just get a Chrome extension which shows you the dislikes. I got this recently and I'm so glad I have. I completely forgot what it was even like to see dislikes on a video. Now, most of you guys already know how bad YouTube has gotten from a viewer's standpoint, but what if I told you it is just as bad from a creator's point of view? Especially if you're a smaller creator. Now, most of you know you need 1,000 subscribers to start earning ad revenue on YouTube. However, YouTube will actually run ads on your channel no matter what, even if you don't have 1,000 subs. So YouTube just takes a 100% share of any views that you have before 1,000 subscribers. And when you do hit 1,000 subs, it'll take like 3 weeks for them to monetize you. Now, before I tell you this next part, I want to let you in on a secret. Most new YouTube channels you see that are doing really well are Smurfs. I don't mean in Valorant. I mean, this is their multiple YouTube channel. Even me, I made like 5-6 videos in my first month and got like 200k views and about 2k subscribers, which seems insane for a new YouTube channel, but this is actually my second channel. With the most channels, when you click on their oldest video, it will be some absolutely terrible video with no microphone, a Bandicam logo at the top. But if you click on a channel and you click on their oldest video and it's a very well edited, well made video, you should know that's not their first channel. Nowadays, most video essay channels you see, they are probably someone's second or third channel. They'll pop out of nowhere with like brilliantly edited videos and more. So if you're starting a YouTube channel, don't be discouraged by looking at other people's success, because that may not even be their first YouTube channel. A month into making my YouTube channel, for some reason I got shadow banned. As you can see, I was getting about like 1,000 views an hour, then instantly just fell off. I talked to someone at YouTube support and apparently I had invalid traffic. As you can see over here, it says ads have been limited due to invalid traffic. A lot of YouTubers on Twitter and Reddit had the same issue, where they were getting flagged for invalid traffic for basically no reason. Eventually, the warning did leave my page, so I should be fine. But it seems my channel never really bounced back from that. I had a lot of momentum, but after it was cut down, it basically stayed stagnant. I mean, obviously, partially it is my fault, because if I don't make good videos, it won't get views. But also, you know, being shadow banned really sucked, and it just takes off a lot of momentum, and you have to build that back up. And also, like I said, it wasn't just an issue for me, like loads of YouTubers around that time had a similar problem. And it just seems like that YouTube doesn't take smaller creators seriously, and they don't really care if they screw them over. If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, if you're doing it for fun, go ahead, 100% recommend it. But don't take it too seriously, as YouTube can screw you over at any moment, whether it's channel strikes or demonetization or shadow banning, and who knows what else in the future. Like the video if you enjoyed, and join our Valorant Discord, link in description, and see you guys next time.